doing stand-up than I am about bungee jumping out of a helicopter over the Grand Canyon. When you do music, you forget your lyrics, the audience knows them. And they catch up and they pick up, they go with it. With your stand-up, if you stutter, you stumble. If there's one moment where your heart jumps, they see it. To be able to stand on a stage with a microphone, no music, no backup dancers, no special effects, no second chances, just you, the microphone, and the crowd, to me is the hardest thing in entertainment.
This guy is actually his first time doing stand-up. I feel like he might have a future in it. Make some noise for what's his face.
Stand-up is on my bucket list because I've always been terrified of it.
I remember this one is straight to match like this. Said, what's that? Richard Pryor running down the street.
There's nothing in entertainment that is more terrifying to me than standing up in front of an audience with just a microphone, with the anticipation that you will make people laugh. Yet when you connect to people, there's nothing like that.
So I'm headed over to see the master. That's the first step of anything, anytime you want to do something new. And there's only one master that I would ever want to learn from in terms of stand-up. That's going to be the segue, right? That'll be like a segue.
All right, so shoot, Seal. This is how the anticipation builds. All right, so we got it over my shoulder, right? Yeah. Maybe drop into slow-mo, maybe some black and white, as we build the anticipation for meeting the master. Yeah. What's good, man? What's up, man? What's up, brother? The master has arrived. Dave Chappelle has agreed to let me open for him. And in classic Dave Chappelle form, he said, yeah, next week, Wednesday, I got a show. So I got 7 days to prepare to do stand-up for the first time. I love the fear confront, man. When we reached out, I was thinking 6 weeks from now, you know.
No.
12 weeks from now, Dave was like, cool, next week.
Yo, you call your brother, I come running, man. You know what it is, man. I appreciate that.
Love, man. Appreciate you, man. So I just wanted to sit with you and get some pointers and some ideas. I've never done stand-up. Like, I've never used my life to create material to try to make people laugh.
Oh, okay. This is going to be fun.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll run down a checklist.
Yep.
All right, and I don't know who's directing it, but you might want to put these things on the lower third.
Ooh, on the lower third?
Yeah.
Put it right
around
here.
There should be some words, okay?
See, that's why you come to a master right there.
Yeah, you know, I know the lingo. The first thing I'll tell you is confidence is key. The reason you should be confident is primarily because you're Will Smith. Like it's not gonna go bad. No. Because I've been watching you for years. You're actually a funny dude. I've spoken to you before. You're a great conversationalist. Because what else do you really need? All you need to do is pick the right to talk about.
Yeah.
So then number 2, pick the right to talk about. And the best advice I got ever doing comedy was from a comedian that was not particularly good, but the advice was very important to me. He said, you are one of these comedians that think you have to be funny all the time. And you don't. But you do have to be interesting all the time.
That's deep.
It works, man. Yeah, it is.
You have to be interesting all the time.
So you just got to look at it like you're conducting a conversation with no rebuttal.
Got it.
They're talking back with their laughter, or in many cases, in my case, their disapproval. It's definite. You know, but especially someone of your stature, if they can feel you, they'll never forget you. They'll be like, okay, this is the greatest that's ever happened. And you can tell them about anything. The more embarrassing it is, the more relatable you are, because everyone thinks you're perfect. Nobody's perfect. But it's fun to be self-aware in front of people. And then a lot of times they forgive themselves for something. Just hearing somebody work through something.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's fun.
I've had a lot of historical wins, so people are used to me doing things well. So when I do something that's not well, it's like it breaks an image. I want to be able to be free to fail. I think I've earned the right for gigantic public failure.
The beauty is in the attempt. The fact that you're trying to do it, you're enamored with it.
The other thing is if you set up what you're doing. Like, this is part of my bucket list. Things I've always wanted to do, things I've been afraid of. So I'm jumping out of a helicopter. I'm doing stand-up.
Kathy Griffin.
Will Smith has a very, very funny way of laughing, though. You know, Dave Chappelle says something that is very, very profound. He says one of the things that you should have, right, when doing stand-up comedy, he said confidence is a key. And indeed, I won't lie to you, man, we need confidence in whatever you do. You want to talk to people in public, you need confidence, you know. If you want to date a girl, you need confidence. If you want to sell your product, you want to advertise something, you need confidence. You know, if you are, remember, people will go to big shop, right, or Shark Tank to expose their products to what they are trying to build to, like, what's his name again? To investors, right? You need confidence. You need to win them, you know. And it is definitely for sure true. Confidence is the key. And also, you have to be interesting all the time. That is something that is pretty unique about Dave Chappelle. You can listen to his stand up all the time because he is pretty interesting. He knows how to engage his audience. You know, that is something that is pretty remarkable and powerful. And another thing too is Will Smith. When you see something that is great, well, you appreciate it. He appreciates Dave Chappelle as the master, and he says the master has arrived. And also, Dave Chappelle says, if they can feel you, they will never forget about you. That is so true. Let's continue listening.
Yeah. And it's never been more dangerous.
A little Q-tip.
Yo! What's up, boy? Yeah.
It's Will.
What's up, man?
I ain't got no CeeLo dice, though.
I know, hey, listen, I was like, if that's tip, you got, trust me, we in Vegas, we gonna easily get 3 dice.
There you go.
It's the CeeLo king.
Yo, them dice.
Don't let the smoke taste fool you.
Listen, they just
They'll
do.
take all your money.
They just, the dice do, they do what I want them to do. They do what I want them to do. 1, 2. Hold up, boom, get the right angle, bam, bam, ooh, bam, damn, that's hot. So yeah, we just back from Vegas. So it was good, it was a good trip, I'm feeling very excited. All right, can I be honest with y'all? I'm just testing the camera. This is my first, it's a new camera, so I really don't have nothing to say. I'm just testing the camera. The stand-up is about exploring my life, having the opportunity to think about my life and think about my experiences in a way to craft them into jokes is a beautiful self-exploration. With me being the source of the material, I just need help mining my life and mining my experiences to be able to structure them into a routine. I got a sense of the type of stand-up I'll do. I think I'm a straight storyteller. It's not jokes for me as much as it's stories.
As a fan, I kind of wanted him to talk about stuff that I want to know. you know, like how he feels about his family's success and how his family is growing, how they're all superstars. Talk about some close things that people really haven't heard about on stage. So it's gonna be really intimate. It's gonna be a door opening into Will's life.
It's my morning walk. I usually take a morning walk out at the house. Jada turned the whole damn house into a set. See that? Look at all that. What the f is that doing? What is she shooting on the roof? Y'all see that? That's my house. I have lost control of my house.
Tell us the real reason for you as to why you are doing.
It seems as if Will Smith was just foretelling his future. He says he has lost control of his house. And many people think when he slapped Chris Rock after looking at his wife, it means he lost control of his house. But you guys think that way? Let's listen to his friend.
You've known me for a really long time. You've known me for more than half of my life.
Absolutely.
You know how much fear I function under.
Absolutely.
The construction of the character of Will Smith was in order to not be scared. On the show, the way that I talked to women, the fun that I would have as a character talking to women was because of how freaking terrified I was my whole life to talk to women. What I've discovered is as I confront every little fear, it's how I build freedom. Every time I confront a fear, I feel more free. What's up? In my mind, there's a huge potential emotional tragedy in people going, I'm getting nervous.
Are you?
We're getting close. Yeah, I'm actually getting nervous. I'm going to learn something about myself. One of the things I'm already clear about is I care too much what people think about me. Like there's something I have to earn from people, like addicted to adoration. Like I thought I had broken that. But as I can see, I still struggle with a little bit of a need for approval.
You know, in life, man, you shouldn't care about what people think about you. Sometimes, like, you shouldn't care about adorations or approvals from people, man. Just live your life sometimes. I don't give a crap about what people say or think about you. At the end of the day, man, it's you. It's not them. It's you at the end of the day.
The nerves around being judged are huge for me. It's been a big part of the difficulty in experiencing the joy that I want to experience in this life. And even doing the stand-up, if it sucks, it sucks, but I'm not going to allow the fear of the disapproval of others to keep me from living the way I want.
The good news is fear is good for comedy.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, it's the best.
I need that.
One of the best shows I ever seen, a guy that went on was terrifying.
Love it. All right.
Yeah, no, that's good.
So I'm lined up for that.
Yeah.
I'm definitely lined up for that.
The other thing is you gotta remember, you're a big star.
Yep.
If you look anybody directly in the eyes, they might look away.
Wow.
That's the power of celebrity. And you're a good dude. You don't have to put on any airs. You don't have to. You just, whatever. You know what I mean? Being a good dude in comedy, that's rare. Comics are ass. You're gonna love it, man. Hello.
Guys, you know, I mean, even if people laugh about you, at the end of the day, you try. You know, how do we get better at something? It's by keep trying, right? The more you keep trying, that is how you become perfect at it. That is how you become better at it. You understand? So it's just to keep trying. As he tried, so that next time when he wants to do comedy again, he will be pretty good at it. You know? Thank you guys for tuning to this. That was my take.